everyone, Julia here.
Hey, Philip here.
So today I want to talk to you about a new hobby we picked up, and it's Lego collecting.
Yay.
So I actually, other than just collecting, we think of this as an alternative way of investing.
Yeah, so I've always loved Legos. As a kid, I had a ton of them, but I never thought of it as a way to like make money. It was always a way to have fun, which is definitely what Legos are for, but there are other uses for them as well. So as I got older and I still had some of these old sets, I realized, wow, like some of these are, people really want them, especially if you still have the boxes, which I do not have the boxes for any of my older sets anymore. But we got a bunch of them recently while we were at a Lego store, and yeah, just kind of, something we thought would be fun and also maybe profitable in the long run.
Right. So I never played Lego growing up, and Philip, he got me a little Lego boxes set as a gift, and we look a little bit more into it, and we realize some of the more rare Lego, they can 5x or even 10x in just a few short years. So yeah, so we're kind of interested and want to show you what we got in the very recent Lego Day.
Yeah, they had a bit of a promotion going on. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, they were giving extra points if you bought something. So,
right.
Yeah.
So we went to the Disney Lego store. So we got a few of the Disney 100, and they say that because of the box has Disney 100, and they'll be discontinued in the very near future, so they are potentially going to be increasing in value. So we also learned in the Lego store that for Lego to increase in value, there are three pretty important factors. The first one is the shelf time.
Yeah, the shelf life. So how long the Lego is available for purchase.
So. The second one is basically the condition of the Lego when you're selling it. So whether or not it's in pristine condition, it's still boxed, whether or not the box is damaged, and whether or not you have opened the bag or not.
Yeah, so inside of all the boxes, there are bags. Depending on how big the set is, there'll be more bags. So for this one, there are tons of bags in here. And yeah, like Julia said, as long as the box is still intact and good to go, you should be able to get a ton of money for it.
Right, and lastly is how much they've made. So when we're in the Lego store, they highly recommended all the Legos that say ideas. So apparently, people make Lego and then send their idea to the Lego store, and then if if the industry, the company likes it, they will make a box. They will make a Lego idea box, and they're normally this is not as many quantity wise as a Star Wars one or the other ones. So if you're new to collecting Lego like we are, those may be the things that you want to pay attention to. Just shelf life, when they are going to be discontinued, how rare they are, and whether or not they're in good condition.
Yep.
Right.
So yeah, we'll just keep going through all the ones we got here.
Right. We got the Great Wave. For this one, I just really like it. I want to make it.
Yeah, being in Japan for the past couple of years, this was definitely something that we saw a lot. So it's really cool.
This one's heavy.
This one we actually didn't get at the Lego store. It wasn't available there, and it's also sold out online. So I did some searching around because this is the world map. So this is the largest Lego set ever sold, and this is 11,000 pieces. I found it on Target for a little over $200, and it's going at the Lego store MSRP for $250. So I was pretty excited, and I got this one, and it turned out to be legit. It's in sealed box, and yeah, it's the real deal. So.
Right, and if you look this up on eBay, even though this is still very recent, hasn't even been retired yet, it's already going for $300 because it's sold out in a lot of places. We think as soon as they're retired, where a few years from now, it's definitely gonna be worth a lot more than $200.
Oh yeah.
Right. All right. This is just a Chinese New Year set that I really liked. They were also at the Lego store. It was $130. We got it for $100. I just really like it, so I decided to get it, and it's gonna be discontinued I think for Lego for Chinese New Year, they have a new theme every year. So this is about to be retired, and the new one's coming out in the very near future. So even if it doesn't go up in value, I'm gonna build it. So
Yeah, and another thing with Lego sets that you want to look at are the amount of minifigures that come in them. So, I mean, for something like the world map, it's a little different. But for this one, you can look at the top. There are several different minifigures that come with it. And some of those minifigures, depending on how rare they are and if they're unique to that set, can go upwards in value and drive the entire price of the set up. Like one minifigure could go for like $20 or $30 if people really want it.
Right, and then something else we noticed. Oh, there's a website called Block Economy. It's actually very detailed. It's very cool, and there's a lot of like YouTubers who are professional Lego collectors who know way more about this than we do. We're just beginning, but we realized that like the brick heads like go up in value pretty quickly, and they're very cheap. For this one, it was $35 on sale for $27 or something like that.
Yeah.
Is one of the limited editions, so we're very interested. So we just got one.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, continuing on the globe here, I really like these ones because, yes, it's fun to keep, but this one might also be fun to build. Maybe, you know, if we really like it, we could get a second one and open the box on one and save the second one for investing. But I just think this one looks really pleasing. When we're investing in Legos, we also want to get things that we actually want. So that way, if it's a total bust and it's not going up in value, it's actually, you know, something we'd like to have around. So.
Right. With that being said, right, like even though we say this is our alternative way of investing, we're not expecting to make a living or fortune out of the Lego boxes, the Legos, especially some smaller set, right? So even if this 5X is still not like it would be worth a lot more. Like this is $100. So if this 5X, it'd be $500. But to go through all the hassle of finding a buyer, selling, it might not make sense for us. So for us, it's collecting that we like, and you know, something that can go up in value.
Yeah, for sure. So a couple more back here we'll go through.
Oh, it's heavy on the other side.
So this is the Starry Night. It's another photo frame. So this one and also the Great Wave we showed a minute ago, I think it would be cool just to put up on your wall. This one also comes with a minifigure, and it's 3D as well, so it kind of pops out. So it's a pretty cool set. They also recommended this one for collecting. It's also an idea set.
Yeah. Right, for that very last one.
Yeah, before we do that, a couple more behind Julia. So they were giving out some gifts. Well, actually, this one was not. We got this one. This was a smaller set. It was like $50. We just thought it was kind of cool, kind of along the lines of the world map and the paintings. It's just a idea, Tales of the Space Age. So some cool space stuff, which we're both interested in.
Yes.
And then Julia can talk about these gifts that we got for free.
Right. So when you buy so many Legos, we spend like about $1,600 at the Lego store. And for all the gifts, it's like if you spend more than $250, you got like 2 gifts. So we like broke up our purchase. We made like 4 separate purchases to get basically all these free Lego sets. You know, like don't be ashamed. You know, it's just a way to promote them selling Legos. If you decide to buy a lot, why not to break it up just so you can get more freebies? Yeah,
and for these, we aren't really expecting much for these. They aren't very expensive, and they were giving them out for free. So, but who knows? We'll probably give some away to some of our friends and family.
Right. I like this one. This one's cute. It's like winter
nice little
market.
Christmas gift there.
Right, for sure. And then you get some other small gifts they gave.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the last one over here. This is the one that actually got us interested. So. Yeah, this one is, as you can probably recognize if you're a fan of Star Wars, it's the Millennium Falcon. For a while, this was the largest set out there, pretty sure. It's over 7,000 pieces. Obviously, the world map now is over 11,000 pieces, so it's a little bit more. But this is an Ultimate Collector series, so it's a certain brand of Star Wars Legos that are in that category. And these ones are typically bigger, more expensive, nicer quality, take a long time to build. But yeah, these are really cool. This is something that's been on the market for quite a while, almost 6 or 7 years at this point. So it has been around for a while, but it should be discontinued soon. And it's just something really cool that I've always wanted to have. So it's kind of both. Yes, it might, turn a profit eventually. I don't think it's going to shoot up like crazy, like some of these shorter shelf life ones, but it's also something that I think is just really cool to have. Especially since it's going to be discontinued soon. And it comes with a ton of minifigures here on the side. Shows it. So, yeah, which, I don't know. A lot of those are really cool. So, yeah.
Right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and again, we just want to share our new hobby and our new alternative way of investing.
Yeah, all right. We'll catch you in the next one.